why would I want to arrest you?
Well, I don't want you to arrest me, but
Yeah,
I
don't want to arrest you and take you to custody. I am going to arrest you for failing to provide a valid...
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a case that shows just how fast an ordinary day can turn into a legal nightmare. It starts calm. An officer asks a simple question, and within seconds, we realize this isn't a routine stop. The setup, the tone, and the tension, it's all here. This intro perfectly sets the stage for a clash between rights, rules, and pure authority.
Paid the money.
You haven't. You can refund
I have paid the money.
You're not listening. You're shutting your mind. You're not open-minded.
So
you're just
tunnel
vision
on your
opinion.
What are you trying to tell me?
We'll let the police come, the British
We'll
Transport
let the British
Police.
Transport Police come?
We'll get your details.
Well, they will they will arrest me.
They'll get your details.
They will arrest me.
But you're not going to give them your details.
If they arrest me, then I will give them my details. I'm being denied exit from the station.
Right, have you purchased a ticket
Yes.
where you boarded the train?
I purchased the ticket and I can show evidence of that.
Right, have you printed that ticket
I wasn't
off?
able to get it printed, no.
Right, is there a reason why you were unable to get it printed
I was running
off?
for the train. I have to be in a really important meeting in Reading, and I had to run to get the train because it was going to cause me enormous problems if I didn't get that train and was delayed for that really important meeting in Reading.
Right.
And I thought, quite reasonably, that I've paid for a ticket.
Yeah.
I can prove I paid for a ticket. I can prove I've got the code for the ticket. And I literally, as I've said to these people, all I need to do is to go there to get that ticket and to show these people the ticket that I have purchased and paid for.
Here's where things start heating up. Alex calmly explains that he did pay for his ticket, but no one's listening. The frustration builds as he's stuck trying to prove he followed the rules while officials ignore basic logic. You can feel the imbalance of power. He's got the evidence, yet they treat him like a suspect. This is where the conflict truly begins to take shape.
I understand their reasoning. All I'm saying is I paid for a ticket, so my belief is that in law I can show I've had no intent to defraud anybody.
Yeah.
I haven't travelled this network trying to travel without a ticket, and I can evidence that. And so I did not intend to give these people my personal details. I don't believe they're empowered to take them, and I'm not going to give them to you. Should you, of course, arrest me, I will, of course, give you my personal details, and I will abide by the empowerment that you have. But I think, frankly, I can travel the country, I can go to Reading, I can go to Manchester, I can go all over the place, get a ticket, I can tap my phone on devices. It's only here in Liverpool that we seem to have this archaic system with these people who cause these problems for people who are just trying to pay for tickets and go about their daily business, minding their own business, which is all I'm trying to do.
Right, okay. Obviously, when you do purchase your ticket on the train line, you do have to tick to the terms and conditions that you have to print it off.
I don't know, nobody ever reads that stuff.
As you say, on this network here for Merseyrail, they do require you to have the said ticket printed off, ready for inspection at the gate or at the barriers.
This part exposes the heart of the problem. Alex brilliantly calls out the difference between a company's internal rule and an actual law. It's a key legal distinction most people miss, but Alex doesn't. His calm confidence and logical tone make the officers look completely out of depth. This is the turning point where the viewers realize it's not just about a train ticket, it's about understanding your rights.
All I would say is that, anybody can have a policy. Anybody can make a rule. Yeah? Doesn't mean it's a criminal offence, doesn't mean it's a civil offence. I don't believe I've committed an offence. I mean, they may think I've broken their procedures and policies, that's fine. I don't believe I've committed any offence because I paid money for a ticket to travel and I can prove that.
Yeah,
so where is my offence?
No, but you have got your ticket, but you've not printed the said ticket off.
Where's my civil or criminal offence?
But you should have printed it off before you travelled.
You could say you've got to stand on... Sorry to interrupt.
No, it does say, obviously, on the train stations and on the trains, that you have to have your ticket ready to present to these guys. And if you have it on the phone, which is the actual ticket, yours isn't the actual ticket. Yours is proof to say you've purchased a ticket, but you've not yet you've not yet printed that said ticket off.
I see what you're saying. My point is that what's happened, you could have a rule on the terms and conditions on Merseyrail saying everybody on the train has to stand on one leg, and everybody would have to stand on one leg, and you could threaten people if they didn't stand on one leg.
Here's where the legal clarity hits. The narrator steps in, explaining Bylaw 18, the key point that intent to avoid payment is what matters, not a technical slip-up. Alex's intent was crystal clear. He paid. This is textbook knowledge versus authority, where facts meet force. Watching this, you can't help but wonder why escalate something that could have been solved in seconds.
Breaking the law if people don't do it. They're breaking your rules. And that's the difference I'm trying to get across to you.
This is their bylaws that it is a ticket period, which we do have to have a said ticket to come onto the station, and for as soon as you board the train, you should have a ticket of travel, unless your train station is closed and then you've taken a picture to say it's closed. Come to these guys and they will sell you a ticket.
It's often closed, it's often nobody there, and then it would be fine.
But you've purchased your ticket already, but unfortunately, because you haven't printed it off, you should have printed it off before you travelled.
So my point to you again is that I've looked at the bylaws, and I may be wrong, but I've read the bylaws, and my understanding of the bylaws is that they say if you break these bylaws, you may be taken to court. And if you're taken to court, and it can be shown that there's an intent to defraud, you may be prosecuted. Now, I can show there was no intent to defraud. So if we go to court, it's all going to be very annoying for me, very embarrassing for Mersey Rail, but I can show there was no intent to defraud. So I don't believe that I'm in any kind of, situation where I've broken these bylaws.
Things only get more absurd. The PCSO's logic breaks down completely as Alex literally offers to print his ticket right there. Instead of accepting the obvious solution, they double down. This shows how stubborn bureaucracy can override common sense. You can almost hear viewers shouting at the screen, he's right there trying to fix it. Yet somehow, it keeps spiraling further out of control.
The train line tickets, as you said rightly, you have to print out the tickets. If it's not printed out, it's not valid to travel on the train.
I know this is what the lady said to me.
It's not valid on the train.
And what I'm saying is that
Can I just explain to you? What happened is sometimes people buy train line tickets. They don't print it. They do the journey. They complete the journey. What happens is they get refunded.
Well, that would be terrible.
They got refunded.
That would be terrible.
Okay, so some people does that. Okay, I'm not saying you do.
No.
Your intention to do that.
Specifically,
on these occasions.
Specifically, I asked these people to let me go just over there, to print the ticket. And they would see I'd printed the ticket, and they would know that it had been
their
paid.
understanding would be if they went here, you would have done the journey, and you got the refunded as well from the train line, which some people does that.
And here it is, the breaking point. Alex refuses to give details unless he's officially arrested, standing firm on his rights. The officer's response, "I'm going to arrest you." It's tense, uncomfortable, and unbelievable at the same time. This moment captures the entire issue in one exchange, logic and law on one side, power and pride on the other. The arrest threat turns frustration into full-blown disbelief.
You can deal with them as a civil matter, as you say.
Yes.
Yeah. You can give your details to them.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
And if you don't, then the police get involved. Please get involved.
As
the
indeed
criminal matter, where it's dealt as a ticket fraud.
And that's what we're going to do. Because I'm not giving these people my details. Because I've paid for a ticket.
This is what's happening now.
There cannot be ticket fraud. Because I've paid for the ticket.
Well, there's no valid ticket.
There's no intention to defraud in law.
Well, we don't know because.
Well, I can prove it. I mean, I can show you the receipt and I can get it printed. There's no intention to defraud.
As I say, it's not valid.
Okay, well, if we have
reliably informed, that's not a valid ticket. It's a reference number for a ticket.
Well, I've had all three of you inform me that.
You should have printed your ticket off before you travel.
So, can I just go and print the ticket off?
No, you should have done it before you travel.
Oh, I see. So
you can't travel without
so you're going to take me to court because you won't let me print a ticket. Well, let's do it then. What do we do next?
Obviously, you need to provide your details to these people here. Can I just ask, is there a reason why you don't want to?
Because I don't believe they're empowered to take them, and I don't believe I have to give them to them.
They do have the power to take your details.
No, they don't.
They do. They are accredited.
I don't believe that.
Now we reach the aftermath. The narrator walks us through how a minor misunderstanding turned into an arrest with no valid basis. Alex proved he paid, yet he was treated as guilty from the start. This is where the lesson lands. Authority without accountability always leads to abuse. Every second here reinforces the need to know your rights. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.